So today's makeup tutorial is going to be on brows only, and I've already like put powder and moisturize prime my face, so I just need my brows to pop. So what I'm going to be using eyebrow pencil, elegant concealer, this flat brush, and this fluffy brush. So let's start. So when doing brows, you need this spoolie brush. You use spoolie brush to brush the brows upwards. Then make sure that your pencil is very sharp. Now I'm going to be using number 3 Davis pencil, and you start from the lower brow line. You don't start from the upper brow line. So you draw an outline for how you want the brows to be, how far you want them to go. Your brow is not supposed to be so long. It's supposed to end at like the outer corner of your eye, so you should not exceed that part. So what I'm doing now is that I'm trying to make faint lines, faint vertical lines. I'm trying to make like cover those areas where my brows are sparse. So that's the aim. You don't want to start like coloring the whole brow. You want to fill in the spaces where there are no hairs, you understand? So for you to even draw your brows very well, you need to sharpen at every point in time. So that's the reason why I'm always sharpening my pencil. Now I'm brushing my spoolie brush just to realign my brow hair. So I'm just filling in those sparse areas. So I'm trying to make fake hairs at the top of the brows. Then right now I want to draw my arc. Understand? The arc is like a U-shaped curve that you make. It can be soft V or it can be a U shape, depending on the person's how will I say it now? Depending on the outline of the person's brow. So you can see my arc. It's not so sharp, it's just soft and curved. So that's how your brows are supposed to be like. You can see that there is space. I can see some spaces. I can see some parts where the pencil didn't really get to. So in those places I'm going to use filler to fill those places, so that it will actually look like my hair. I'm sharpening my pencil again, and I'm going to the other brow, that's left. This one is actually very easy for me to draw. I don't know why, but it's usually very easy. You know now, one brow is very stubborn. One brow is usually very easy. Like this, my left brow is always perfect, but my right brow always fuck me up. Very funny, but that's how it is. So I just strive to like make them similar. I don't really aim for perfection when it comes to brows, because I know that there's no way that my brows will completely resemble each other. But you have to just try and you have to be intentional while drawing brows. You have to have a picture of what you want and how you want it to look. So you're not just going to just like, you have to take your time while doing it, so you can get the best result. And you know that once you draw your brows correctly, you are done like 50% of your makeup. That's how I see it, because I think brows are just like frame to the face. Once it's done, it's actually just makes the whole makeup process easier. Sorry. So I'm going to be using this concealer brush, this flat concealer brush from Viccabel, and this what I'm going to be using to be highlighting my brows. Now I'm going to use Elegant concealer in Toast. That's like 2 shades lighter than my shade. I'm really dark, but it doesn't really show that I'm dark. I'm dark. I'm really dark. And so I use this concealer. Is it 2 shades lighter? Sorry, 1 shade lighter than me. It's not really so dark. It's not really so light. Yeah, it's just 1 shade lighter than me. So I use it on the brow bone, just the brow bone. I don't take it to the outer or inner corner, just the brow bone. It's just going to make the brows pop at the brow bone. Okay, so I just noticed one thing. I told you before that there are some places where the pencil didn't really feel, so I'm going to be using my Zaron eyebrow definer to fill in those areas. This eyebrow definer is like very, very good, especially when maybe you made a mistake when you're shaving your brows, and there are some places where you are supposed to fill in, and you are actually supposed to use a dark color to fill in those areas, so they actually look like brows, because that place is going to look empty. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just filling that area in. Notice that I didn't go further from that point. So I'm taking my flat brush and I'm going in again. So I'm going to bring that down, take it towards my eyelid. Now I'm not taking the concealer to the inner corner, no, and I'm not taking it to the outer corner either. It's just going to rest on the brow bone. I'm going to blend it down. Do you understand? So for that inner and outer corner, I'm going to be taking my foundation. That's foundation in my shade, not lighter than me, just my shade, and I'm going to be using it on the inner and the outermost corner of my brows.
The foundation.
So the foundation I'm using is Oriflame foundation in caramel. Chestnut, sorry. Forgotten. But I just know that this Oriflame shade is my shade. So using my flat brush for the outer corner to apply the foundation in the outer corner.
And the last part of the brows, as you see, right? Okay.
So now I'm going to use my flat brush for the inner corner
and the main part of the brows too. So you're always going to use the light concealer as.
See how I'm trying to make sure that I'm precise in the application of my foundation. I'm sorry, when I was filming this, I didn't really know that I was not recording like top of my brows. So but you get the joke now.
So that's how.
Okay, so I'm just blending into my eyelid. I'm going to use the blending brush after this to blend
everything together. Blend
everything. So this is my flat blending brush. This brush is from BH Cosmetics set. It's really nice. I got this brush from K Scarlett. So you have to be precise. You have to be careful. You don't rush it. You don't rush brows. You can rush any other thing, but not brows. So Right now this video is on fast forward though, and I'm doing a voiceover. I was not as fast as this. My brows can take up to 20 minutes. I don't care, but they must be perfect. You get. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just strengthening the highlight there. Okay. I'm just going to use my fingers to just blend. There must be no harsh lines, so I'm trying to avoid harsh lines. That's why I'm using my fingers to blend. And I'm not really a fan of highlighting the top of my brows. I'm not a fan of that, so I don't actually do it. I don't do it because most times my hands are not steady. Most times so when I do that,
this is it. So
I may end up
I can use my fingers to
just destroying everything.
My brows are
so
very
once I
dark,
do the bottom brows, I'm okay. You can use a beauty blender to blend in your
powder,
your foundation, your concealer, your highlight. But me, I prefer to use a brush because it's more precise.
Okay.
Now I'm going to be using my blending brush, my Viccabel blending brush, to blend in powder just on my lid, just to set the area that I applied concealer on. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing I did just now on the other brow.
Wow, this brow is fine now. I don't know why I'm always having this discrepancy in my two brows. Sister, how do you can hear your two brows?
Highlighting the brow bone.
It's very normal. One of your hand is always bigger than the other one. Your two breasts. You don't weigh the same.
I have no idea what I was saying.
So, why do you think
my expression is so funny?
You can always try to.
Next time I'm going to be doing a voiceover.
See, I cannot imagine myself. So, I'm having a whole look and I'm looking fine.
God.
So, let's continue. I like
okay, so I'm using that on my brow bone. I'm really sorry that I didn't record this part very well.
I killed this brow.
But I know you can see that there's a difference. So I'm bringing it down. I'm going to take my foundation, just a pea size amount, and I'm going to use it on the inner part of my brows and also the outer part, the outermost part. Sorry. I'm going to blend it into the
reason why I'm using this foundation. Many people feel like, okay, this foundation is not in the market. Why using it? It's medium coverage.
Okay, now I want to use my setting. Sorry, my blending brush.
Sound funny, right? Wow.
To blend
I noticed that
everything nicely.
I stopped having very funny skin problems.
Okay,
eczema. That's it. Stop having acne. So that's why I started using that product.
So I'm just going to be using my brow definer just to fill in some sparse areas where the brow pencil could not fill.
I don't like filling it.
If you notice, I didn't take this brow definer to the top of the brows. It's just going to make the top of the brows look dark, and that's not what we are going for. So most times when you are trying to define with your brow definer, you should do it at the outermost part, or maybe even at the middle part of the brows, but not at the inner corner, because that part is supposed to be light. So I'm just highlighting again just to make that place pop. I'm blending. After this, I'm going to be using my
So this is it.
Powder brush. It's just putting powder.
I'm going to use this brush, taking powder from
This is
palette.
Huda Beauty powder palette. I like this palette because it doesn't really have reddish undertones. It's really dark powders. So that's my shade. I'm just using it on the eyelid just to set the highlighted area. Now, next thing we are going to do is to go in with a brow gel. That's what's in vogue now, just to get lighter brows, especially at the beginning of the brow. And this is also very nice when you are using a really cheap pencil and you want your brows to look very, very very nice. You should just try to get a very good brow gel. This brow gel is from Viccabel by Didi in shade chestnut. I'm just going to use it more on the inner corner of my brow. Then I'm going to just put sparse amounts on the outer area. That's the tail. So after using it, I'm going to be using my spoolie to just blend in everything, especially in the inner corner. So I'm really striving to make my inner corner light. Like I'm trying to create a gradient. My inner corner should be lighter than the outer corner of the brows. Do you understand? See how that is looking?
Now I do myself. They catch me.
So now these brows are really looking like very natural.
This was very, very careful. The thing about these brows,
right now they're looking so natural.
Okay.
So I can see some places where the brow filler did not touch, so I think I'll go back later to fill in those places.
Then I think I want to use brow filler to just fill in this place.
Okay, that's what I'm doing now. So you can see the work of the brow filler. It just helps to cover those areas where there are sparse hairs. I'm going to be doing the other brow. Filling the other brow with my brown mascara from Viccabel by Didi. Okay. Now I'm going to use my spoolie to just put that in.
Actually, do you know why this is really so hard for me? When I was shaving my brows, somebody came and pushed me.
Okay, so if you want good brows, this is the holy grail. TM Essentials Brow Tamer. I always use this. If you have bushy brows and you want your brows to stay all day, you should use this brow tamer. So it comes in like this small size cup, this clear gel like foam, and this makes your brows stay all day. Try for bushy brows. It's a must. It's a must for me. I always use it. So it gives the brow that extra natural look. That's why I love it. I can agree that there is this effect it has on my brows. So I'm pretty much done with everything. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'll be making more videos subsequently. Thank you.